Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly Davis, your features writer, and joining me today is Curt Thomas, and he's going to tell us about his new book that he has out, and you have left an awesome job to pursue a career in motivational speaking. So I'm going to let you tell your own story. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Kim. Again, thank you so much for having me. Just to get where you're saying about the awesome job being a highway patrol officer. It's awesome. For the last 6.5 years, been stationed here in Orangeburg in Calhoun County.
Right.
Done several commercials with the highway patrol involving DUIs. And yeah, it's an awesome job. I mean, what other job you get do you have an opportunity to serve your citizens of the local area and the state? So I wrote a book basically with the job. That's the book. I also got involved with doing the background investigations for the highway patrol, and we ran into issues where a lot of applicants were disqualified because of issues they had back in high school, college, and social life. And I said, you know what can I do on an early grade level to prepare kids to be more responsible so that when they get to certain jobs, military, college, whatever they're trying to pursue, they'd be ready for the real world.
Right.
And so I wrote the book called 3 Keys to Becoming a Responsible Student. No matter what I've done, I still have 14 years in the Air Force Reserve. I failed the 9th grade, Kim.
Yes.
And so with that being said, I offer them ideas, strategies, and ideas to not make the same mistakes I made.
Again, you're leaving nearly 7 years that you've been with the Highway Patrol because you felt like God was calling you to do this full time, to be a motivational speaker. And tell us, what's your goal? What's your end result?
Well, it is an internal conversation you have with yourself. And sometimes, I said years ago, I wanted to be a motivational speaker. And sometimes you have to go through some things in order to motivate anyone. And so with the experiences I've learned in life, personally, as well as with my job, seeing things and people, it has an cumulative effect on being a motivational speaker now. So now, when I went to colleges and high schools over the years to speak to kids in my formal attire in the military, highway patrol attire, you get a chance to see firsthand what kids go through. In middle school and high school, you get to see firsthand. So now I get to talk about the book that I have out to help those same kids achieve in a way they may not have thought of before, being more responsible. So right now, motivational speaking is where it's at, and it wasn't a very difficult decision because internally you have confirmation from the internals. I have 3 sons: Tyler, Thomas, Preston Thomas, and my youngest Michael.
Okay.
What I would do, explain to them is that first of all, I'm just like you. I'm a father of 3 boys. No one's perfect. That's the first thing. The second thing is that they're always watching. Kids are always watching us, and whether we do good, not so good, they're always watching. And it's okay for us to make mistakes. I've made plenty. That's why I'm a motivational speaker. I can talk about where I came from. But a father can realize no matter what your job is, you don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a colonel in the military. You don't have to be a police officer. Just be the best dad you can be, whether you are a truck driver, a barber, a teacher. Just be the best dad you can be. And if you can't have things that you want to have for your sons and daughters, what I've learned to do, took time, is to make sure that I give them a vibration. I give them something to look forward to, that daddy is doing the best he can, and that I'm going to make sure that I give them the best emotions I can. A father in a child's life is important, and that's what I've offered them, is to make sure you understand they're always watching. If you make mistakes, just make sure you can see your face.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Kimberly Davis for the TND.